one.
Happy Friday. You tried to jump the gun there. I saw that. Happy Friday, everybody. It is newsletter time. So I'm going to do a little demo that I've kind of talked about a little bit in the past, but before that, I want to talk about a couple things real quick. First of all, I showed this sign the other day, I think on, I don't know, the video the other day that I did for a friend that has some friends that own this place in Rapid City, South Dakota. And I forgot to mention that this place is really cool. John tells me that it is the happening place for breweries in South Dakota, in Rapid City. And evidently that's a big culture back there. So if you happen to be in Rapid City, I would suggest to go by and check that place out if you're into microbreweries. I guess they got like 12 to 15 different beers and stuff going on all the time. And it's really a happening place. If I was there, I would definitely check it out. So
not that you drink beer, you'd be drinking root beer.
I probably would be drinking root beer. Yeah, if they had a microbrewery for root beer, I'm all about
Mike's
it.
Hard Lemonade.
Or Mike's Hard Lemonade. Thank you, dear, for that those comments. Anyway, I just wanted to definitely give them a shout out because it's a great place, and this was I'm looking forward to seeing what their reaction is on that sign. All right, the other announcement that I had. Oh yes, many times I get emails. Oh, I'm yelling, huh? Excited. And many times I get emails that people that become sign carvers of the day, or they see sign carvers of the day, is there a place, a website where you post all those? Yes, there is. And I'm going to have a link in the description down below. So if you go to my Facebook page, which is Dave Signs Facebook page, not Eric, but Dave Signs Facebook page, again, the link will be down below. I have an album, and I'll have a series of albums entitled SCOTD. Sign Carver of the Day. So there'll be a new album on there. SCOTD, I think, has got like the first one. It's got like 260 different sign carvers of the day. And then I'm going to start another album, which would be SCOTD 2. And I'm going to start putting those in there. I don't do it as often as I should, so I'm going to start getting more regular about adding there. But yeah, if you want to check out past sign carvers of the day, definitely check that out. All different kinds of neat pictures and stuff in there, and so we're getting more and more of these. I want to make sure that I try and keep them organized and in a place. So for lack of a better place right now, just within Dave Signs Facebook page, there'll be in some albums there.
Ladies, send them to me.
Yeah, and if you're a lady sign carver and you've got some signs that you're making, definitely send those to Vicky. If you send them to me, I'll still get them to her. But if you can email those directly to Vicky, her address is vickywithdavesigns@gmail.com, and the link again is in the description below. All right, that is that. Let's get on to the demo. So this is something that I talked about the other day. In regards to our, let me see if I can find it now. Gosh, I had it right here. What did I do with it? Of course, now I can't find it. Where's that little rose? Is it up there behind you? That little rose pattern that I carved recently. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. It was hiding under my phone. So this little rose pattern, put it up against the board. This little rose pattern, you guys know I've carved this on camera before, and I was talking about the other day when I had this sign and I showed this sign, and I said, you could easily change the stem on this rose to match this rose here. And so I'm going to do that, show you how I go about doing that. Back when I was carving on site all the time up in Oatman and many different places, there's a lot of times where there would be let's say for instance, I'm going to stand up. Let's say for instance, these people wanted a rose on both ends. Well, I would have moved this down, or this if I had it, if I was using that one, and then just kind of ad-lib a stem and some leaves on there. And so what I would do, and I've done this hundreds of times, where I had a rose here with the stem going this way and a rose here with the stem going that way, and it just kind of framed the whole thing off. So I'm going to show you how I go about doing that. It's super simple, guys. There's nothing really complicated about it at all. So I'm just going to lay out this rose real quick. Let me grab my my deal here. Now, for me, I don't really need to do this, but you can do it if you want to. All I'm going to do really is just kind of mask off, put some masking tape on this particular rose so that when I do the layout on it, it just it doesn't do the stem, it just does basically the rose. For me, I've done them so many times, I just kind of ignore it. Don't have the time most of the time in order to do that when I was doing a lot of signs and stuff. Let's get this lost cabin sign. Hold on, guys. Let me rearrange here. Okay. So I don't want to spray my bench, so I'm just going to spray the layout on this real quick. So that just gives me that little rose, and then I'm going to...
Bopping around so fast.
Oh, jeez. I gave you a raise. I thought you were I thought you were going to upgrade your skills there and kind of move faster.
I'm going to upgrade my skills already.
Uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble. All right, so what I'm going to do from here... Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. What I'm going to do from here is literally I'm just going to draw a stem. And again, I've done this so many times. And then draw a little leaf there. Draw a leaf there. And that just gives me a line to go by. So we'll come back and carve this. Okay guys, so we are back. I've got the profile bit in. We could do this with the SC50. We could do this with several different bits, but I'm just going to use a profile bit. That's the one I like the best. So I'm just going to carve this thing real quick outset, and we'll see how she looks. I'm just setting it a little bit deeper, guys. Now I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, so now any of you that have been watching for very long, you know I brush it real good, try to get all of that chips and sawdust out of the back, and then we'll respray it. We'll spray that black. You want to come up here, babe? Again, light touch with that spray can. Don't go crazy with it. Don't want to pour that stuff in there. That's it. So we'll let that dry and we'll sand it off. Okay, let's sand it off. Okay, so anybody that's new that doesn't know, I just used on my skill sander, I think this is a 40 grit belt just to get most of the black off of there. And now I'll go back with my my little Porter Cable 3x14 sander, and I think this is a 175 grit. It's just a finer grit, and I'll take off the rest. Now, if you want to, you could use another orbital sander or a random orbital, or like I've got a little octopus, vibrator sander. I could sand it down smoother if I wanted to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Let's blow it off. There she be. Yeah. Let me just touch up two little tiny dots there. That was a Sharpie that I use to touch up real tiny little spots that end up white. So that's a way, guys, that you can modify that rose. I think I put it away again. You can modify that rose and make those stems go wherever you want them to go. You literally could, and I've done this, entwine these together. You could have another rose over here with a stem coming out and bring them down together and make a heart. There's all different kinds of things. Once you kind of learn that little tip and trick on how to do those stems, it ends up real cool. And you can do your roses different colors, use Sharpies, a lot of different things you can do. And I really like this rose. The more I use this rose, the more I like it. I wasn't too sure at the beginning, but I really kind of like it now. So anyway, that's just kind of something that I learned to do when I was carving out on site, and it helped me. What?
I'm up here.
Oh, it helped me be able to kind of modify that as I needed at the time. Okay, that is about it for today. A couple other things I want to talk about real quick. Let me grab my notes here. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned this lately. If you guys want to find any specific videos, being as we're way over 500 now, if you haven't seen the video on how to use the channel search within my channel, our channel, this is how you find it. So if you go to Old Dave 100 on YouTube, which that's probably where you're at now, but if you're not, go to Old Dave 100, and then when you see this, look for this little hourglass thing right there. When you click on that, a box will come up, and you can type in, like for instance, this video will have rose in the title. You can type in, how do I carve a rose, or just a rose, and anything with that particular word search will come up in our videos. Let's say you want to learn about scalloping, or you want to learn about the profile bit, or you want to learn about whatever. Just use that channel search, and obviously, like always, you can send me questions. If you have questions on specific things, that's fine. I love it. That's great. Comments on the channel, I love them. But if if you're waiting for me to get back to you, just understand, when you ask for a certain subject, this is exactly how I find it. I can't remember all the, we're approaching 600 videos. I can't remember all of them, but when you ask me a question, this is how I find answers to what you're looking for on videos. So that is that. What else? Oh yeah, I don't do this often enough. Vicki and I don't, publicly on the channel like this. But thank you so much, specifically to you premium members. We so appreciate you guys. You guys pay $9.95 a month, and we sharpen your router bits for you, and you get discounts on products and stuff like that. But I just want to take time out specifically to thank you premium members specifically, because you guys really help keep us going, and that really means a lot to us. If you're buying router bits, and we're sharpening them for free and send them back to you. And by the way, the premium membership is now open. In case you haven't heard, it's open to everybody worldwide. If you go on the Make a Wood Sign website and click on the premium membership, you'll see on there details on you international customers, how you can be premium members now. For a long time it was just open to just the US people, but now it's everybody. But again, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate your support and all you guys do for us. That's why we feel so obligated to give back to you guys. That's that. Oh, next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, LTS. So I think that's the 29th. So we'll be doing the live training session. We'll be broadcasting it live on Facebook. So if you guys can join us,
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Arizona time, next Saturday morning on the 29th. We'll be broadcasting live. Now, we'll be posting it later on to YouTube, just like always. But if you want to ask questions real time and want to, see what we're doing, we're going to do some demos. Dad he'll come up with something, some kind of hack, I'm sure, or something. He'll come up with something, and I'm going to do a demo. I've got a couple things in mind. So I hope you guys can join us. If you can't, no big deal. It'll be on YouTube. But if you can, that's a place where you can really ask questions live. Vicki will be running the Facebook thing, and if you want to tune into that, just send me a friend's request, and it's down again in the description. So that is it for this week, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're not subscribed, we would love it if you would, and if you'd share the video, that would be cool too. Just trying to reach a few more people. So thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Coffee and Questions on Monday morning. Bye.